Can we talk about workaholic and workaholism, because it's something I think both you and I have suffered
Yes.
from in the past, and I think both of us have maybe got our heads around that phenomenon. Doesn't mean that either one of us is better at it, but I know for a while you recognized that, I think both of us actually, we work, which ultimately I think you say we do it because we need to prove to the world that we're worth something, because we
Yeah.
don't naturally believe we're worth something just as humans, which of course we are.
Well, we do naturally believe it as an infant. The first day you're born,
Right,
you expect it. You expect to be the most important thing in the universe,
right, right.
you know? So, but somehow we learn that we're not. And both you and I learned that through our particular childhood trajectories and the trauma that we sustained. In my case, the learning wasn't purely voluntary. It was in London, not that many years ago, that my wife said to me, I don't know if I told you this before, but she said to me, buddy, you've written a book called When the Body Says No. Now you better write one called When the Wife Says No, because I'm not putting up with this anymore, you know?
She had enough of your workaholism.
Yeah,
But
and the workaholism and the impact on our relationship.
how did that manifest?
Well, you see, any addiction, and workaholism certainly is one, will be accompanied by withdrawal symptoms. So, and also exhaustion, you know. So I could be out there and be present and grounded and compassionate and utter whatever wisdom I'm capable of channeling in front of hundreds of people. And then I go home and I'd be going through withdrawal,
Right,
irritable and depressed and alienated and depleted,
right,
not available from my spouse,
right.
you know, as an equal, emotionally present partner.
Yeah,
And women feel this, you know, and at a certain point, my wife decided she wasn't going to put up with this anymore. But not only that, she wasn't going to try to make it better by compensating and by being nice. And, you know, she was going to say, no, my needs aren't being met here. And either you turn this around or this relationship is in trouble, you know. And I was wise enough by then to listen, you know. And like you say, it's not that I've totally resolved the issue, but I'm much more guarded about it and much more judicious in making my choices.
which
I
means
also don't need it. I also don't need it as much anymore. I mean, as much as I love the validation, I also don't need it. I mean, I don't need it. I don't need the world to tell me that I'm worthwhile.
is that because you're getting older, or because you just found it a way to process that to where you don't need it?
I know how to be with the sense that I'm not worth it when it arises.
Okay.
I know how to notice it as an old imprint and nothing to do with reality.
Okay.
You know. Now look, with all the attention my work is getting and the new book is getting and so on, it's almost impossible not to get seduced by it.
Yeah.
Over and over again, you know. But something in me doesn't buy it anymore, you know.
Even now, because if anything, this should be the hardest thing, the most tempting piece, because you're probably getting 10x the notoriety than you've ever had before in a book, and you know, so this could be the dangerous time, right? The relapse moment for that person to have that drink or for you to go back. But you're finding that you're okay. You can be okay with it.
I'm finding, I don't want to be categorical about it, but I'm finding I'm much more judicious about it and much less inclined to fall into it than I would have been not that long ago.
I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm gonna tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline.
I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up.
If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you gonna do? What's the choice that you're going to make?